Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, October 10th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'll tell you, there's an Italian place in town that I feel is often overlooked. I had a wonderful chicken piccata there last night, and it was fantastic. Plenty of free parking and great service. So next time you're at the Annapolis Mall, check out Maggiano's. I'll bet you won't be disappointed. Anyhow, we have some news, so we better get into it, shall we? On Friday, a substitute teacher at Glen Burnie High was arrested by the Anne Arundel County Police for bringing a loaded 9mm handgun into class. Now, there is a lot to unpack here. First things first, the gun was never displayed or brought out of the backpack. Students never had the gun, and what happened is the backpack was left in a classroom and another staff member found it and opened it to try to see who it belonged to and discovered the gun. The substitute was easily found and arrested for disturbing the school day and bringing a gun onto campus, but also for possession of a firearm by a felon. It seems that in 1999, he was found guilty for illegal possession of a handgun, a misdemeanor, that saw him serve 3 days in jail. He was guilty of a felony for the manufacture and distribution of drugs in 2001 and was sentenced to 30 days in prison and 3 years probation. And then the sub was found guilty of a misdemeanor marijuana possession in 2007 and got PBJ, which is not peanut butter and jelly, that's probation before judgment. Which brings up the question of how does a man with a gun and drug convictions become a substitute teacher? We asked the school, and spokesman Bob Moser said that AACPS does 3 background checks for all employees, including substitutes: a state fingerprint check, a federal fingerprint check, and a commercial background check. All 3 checks were done, and he was cleared for employment. A misdemeanor handgun possession drug charge from 22 years ago is not a disqualifying offense, Moser said. All right, but I have to ask, what about that felony drug conviction that's publicly available? I wonder if the background check company was perhaps the low bidder. November 1st is the date that open enrollment happens for the Maryland Health Connection, and this year they added a really helpful tool. Before the enrollment opens, you can actually preview the plans and the pricing so you know the costs and benefits up front, and you hopefully will not be under the wire to make such an important choice. The enrollment period opens up on November 1st. It does close on January 15th, and if you need to buy your own health insurance or if you qualify for Medicaid, you want to go jump on marylandhealthconnection.gov right now and get an idea of what will be available for you. The Great Annapolis Pumpkins are back. This is such a fun event, but this year it is bigger and better than ever with 10 giant pumpkins scattered around town, 5 of which are over 1,000 pounds apiece. If you take a photo of one or with one, be sure to use the hashtags #GreatAnnapolisPumpkins, #VisitAnnapolis, or #VisitMaryland, and post it to social media for a chance to win gift cards from all sorts of local stores and restaurants. You can find them at the Graduate Hotel, the Visitors Center on West Street, St. Anne's Church, the Maryland Inn, Maryland Avenue and State Circle, Market House, Annapolis Waterfront Hotel, and over in Eastport at the Boatyard Bar and Grill. And be sure to come check them out on or after October 27th, which is the day when the giant gourds are carved into jack-o'-lanterns by local professional artists, usually armed with chainsaws. Tonight, an important event at the Park campus of the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park. Annapolis Hope is hosting a fundraiser for the Mireles family. This is the widow of Nick Mireles, who was killed on Paddington Place in June. He left his wife and 8 children, and the community is raising funds to help them remain in their home. There will be food, there will be music, there will be drink, there will be auction items, and much more. Tickets are $100 a piece, and we do have a link at eyeonannapolis.net, or you can go directly to marshallhope.org, and that's marshallhope.org, and get them there, or you can actually simply contribute right there as well. As we start to wrap up, I've not done a survey story lately, so here we go. With a new huge Powerball lottery drawing last night, and I forgot to play, so I guess I'm here for another week anyhow. Maryland ranks number 4 in terms of states that make the most money off of lottery players, and it's formulated on the highest revenue per capita, average spend per capita, and basic profit. And this comes from casinoreviews.net, and if we are rolling in that lottery dough like they think, you'd think we could do something about our roads, because GetAC.com looked at our roads, and they looked at roads across the U.S., and Maryland has the 6th worst roads in the country, behind Rhode Island, Connecticut, West Virginia, Mississippi, and New Jersey. Correlation? I think so. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap. We are trying to grow the subscription base, so if you can, give it a mention to a friend, a neighbor, or a colleague. If you aren't receiving it, there's a link right here in the show notes to subscribe. It is free. It is short and sweet. It comes to your email inbox every day at 7 p.m. And best of all, no pesky paywalls. And as we start to close today is Ticket Tuesday, and Rams Head on Stage has hooked us, and hence you, all up once again. All right, I'm going to toss out a few here to you, and get back to me and let me know which one you'd like to see. Enter the Haggis on the 18th, The Wild Feathers on the 21st, and that's a matinee, all ages. The Secret Sisters also on the 21st, that's the evening show. Choir, Choir, Choir on the 22nd, and Robert Klein on the 28th. Lots to choose from. Tell me who you want to see, and I might pick you. If you're not sure, head on over to ramsheadonstage.com, learn a little bit more about the artist, and then get back in touch with me, and again, I might pick you. And again, always a huge thank you to Rams Head on Stage. All right, that's a wrap, but first a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Scout and Molly's, and Alpha Engineering. So now you just need to hang tight, because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with your only locally forecast weather report. All that's coming up in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, October 10th. Yesterday was nice across the Annapolis region, even with the chilly start, and conditions will stay very comfortable today through Friday, ahead of some weekend rain showers. Look for sunshine and highs in the mid-60s to low 70s today, followed by more sun through Friday with highs 70 on Wednesday, and in the low to mid-70s Thursday with PM highs Friday again around 70 degrees. As for the weekend, a cold front will bring a good chance of some rain showers Saturday into possibly Sunday morning, with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s Saturday, followed by low to mid-60s 4 p.m. highs on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Ready for a new look for those end of summer parties? Come see us at Scout and Molly's. I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate this great little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center. Come enjoy a fun, in-person shopping experience with a bonus, real customer service. We'd love to help you pick out the perfect outfit for back-to-school Annapolis boat shows and nights out with your friends. Scout and Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thanks for shopping local.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.